I'm Leanna Allmacher and I had a great time on our trip to New York this January. I would like to show you what we did each day we were there. We arrived on Tuesday and stayed at the Manhattan at Times Square Hotel. The guy from MTV asked us if we knew anything about Friends, and our answer was, of course. We ate at Shake Shack because we were starving once we got there, and then we had our Subway experience, which was kind of nerve-wracking.
I'm nervous one.
We loved getting to see Central Park with snow on it. The rest of the night we enjoyed Times Square lit up and going in stores. And then we got hungry again, so we decided to go to Bubba Gump's. Wednesday we got up at 4:40 because I'd gotten us tickets for Good Morning America and we had to be there super early. We were able to get pictures with Laura Spencer and Robin Roberts, which was really neat. The twin sisters separated at birth reunited was my favorite thing to watch. I really enjoyed the Museum of Natural History. We got to see the space exhibit, African mammals, and a lot of the dinosaur exhibit. We hurried to the Brooks Atkinson Theater for the waitress. They had pie, so I thought I'd give it a try. We wanted to stay close by, so we asked the lady at the hotel where would be a good place to eat pizza. She suggested Angelo's, and we were not disappointed. We were able to see The Great Comet of 1812 starring Josh Groban in the Imperial Theater that night. After The Great Comet, our plan was to go to Serendipity for frozen hot chocolate. Since we are New Yorkers, we got lost and barely made it back on time to the hotel. On Thursday, we visited the 9/11 Memorial Museum. Two things stuck out to me the most. The quilt 4 women from Pennsylvania hand-stitched together with all the names of the deceased. It was such a kind thing to do. The firefighters were another thing. They weren't in the building, but a lot of them died that day trying to save lives. Their selflessness is something I respect so much. What view we had. This was my favorite thing, and when we walked out of the building, looking up was a special reminder of how small even the tallest of buildings is in comparison to our God. Lady Liberty is so beautiful in person. We stared at this view for a while, had our picture sketched, grabbed us a hot dog, and then we were on our way to see Wicked. The hot dog didn't quite fill us up, so we got us some Ray's pizza afterwards. Then we called it a night. On Friday, we started out by going to the top of the Empire State Building, Macy's, Grand Central Terminal, the Chrysler Building, St. Patrick's Cathedral, Tiffany's, and then Trump Tower for lunch. They were having a funeral service at St. Patrick's Cathedral for a police officer who had died in the line of duty. I got cold chills seeing the hundreds of NYPD officers lined up on the streets to remember him. Next, we went to eat lunch at Trump Tower, and we were so excited when we actually saw a Trump.
Hi, Liza. It's Ivanka Trump. I hear you're a big fan of my father. I agree. Good choice. I hope to meet you one day, and I love spending time with your sister and all her friends. So come visit us in New York.
I've always wanted to meet a Secret Service man, and if you look closely, Eric Trump is in the background. We enjoyed being on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Then this guy told us about the press shop. We walked past NYU in the public because I initially thought we were supposed to do all the categories. Since I was so close, I decided to finish it out. I enjoyed the Blue Man Group, the full moon over the Brooklyn Bridge, and the fact that we were becoming better at the subways. On our last full day in New York, I found the historical Zipper on the Times Building. It's been operated by Dow Jones since 1995. We were able to go on an incredible tour of the New Amsterdam Theater. I tried on props from the Newsies, The Lion King, and The Little Mermaid. We were able to view 4 of the tallest buildings in Manhattan from 43rd and 6th, and then we took a bus over to the Lincoln Center. Serendipity was by far my favorite restaurant. We also were just having a lot of fun because it was our last night in New York. Something interesting about Serendipity was that they had a $1,000 dessert for sale. We got the frozen hot chocolate instead, and it was delicious. It was bittersweet walking in through the doors that last night, so we had to take a picture to commemorate. New York is so busy and kind of scary for a small-town girl at first, but if you take the time to slow down and look around you, the big city wasn't that much different. We woke up so we could go visit the top of the rock before we left, and we got to see the view of the Empire State Building, which was awesome. We had our bags packed, took communion, ate breakfast, and then headed back to good old Rocky Top.